and welcome to UC Today. My name is Kieran, and today's session is the big UC update for New Era. I am delighted to be joined by Rob Westwood, Director of Product and Video Collaboration Division at New Era. Rob, thanks for joining us.
Hey Kieran, great to be here.
Before we kick off with the big UC update for New Era, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself, Rob, and the work you do with the company?
Yeah, absolutely. So, hi, I'm Rob Westwood. I am Product Director for the GVC division at New Era Technology. GVC stands for Global Video and Collaboration. And we're really responsible for anything to do with collaboration, whether that is VC or UC. And that could be, from deploying new architectures or new systems, right through to providing day two support from a managed service and an on-site staff perspective.
Perfect. And before we look ahead to the year that's approaching, can you please tell us about some of the key trends you've seen in VC and UC for 2023?
Yeah, sure. Well, I think firstly I would say 2023, I think has been a year that we will look back on as quite a pivotal year to shape the advancement of VC and UC solution. In terms of key trends, there's probably three I'd want to call out. Firstly is that we've seen high quality collaboration and communication solutions are now really central to how organisations conduct their business. And there's a much bigger focus on organisations having the right solutions in place to allow optimum productivity in a hybrid world, because hybrid workers now expect more, and organisations need to not only meet those expectations but also exceed them. They demand the same seamless experience in the office that they have at home, and they can become frustrated and disillusioned when things don't work, or they're just frankly difficult to use. So, in this regard, I think 2023 the emphasis has been repositioned to be more about the experience for users, and we absolutely celebrate that shift in mindset. Secondly, we can't really look back at 2023 and not talk about Microsoft Teams rooms. It's certainly the platform of choice within our customer base, and we've seen customers roll out deployments rapidly to try and keep up with the demand as employees return back to the office in some way, shape or form. But we've also seen the struggle that organisations are having in managing those rooms, and that could be, enabling business continuity during that transformation phase, or how do they ensure the rooms are available for the most possible time? How do they manage multi-vendor rooms with legacy technology and next-gen solutions kind of working in harmony? Or even having internal resource and expertise available to manage and support those rooms. And these challenges are really what drove New Era to develop and launch C3 in 2023. So C3, for those of you that don't know, is a platform that provides a single pane of glass view into UC environments. It delivers remote control capabilities, proactive monitoring, and facilitates the detection and resolution of issues remotely. So customers can reduce the amount of time that a room is out of service for, which ultimately maximises that room's availability and raises the bar on that user experience. And the third trend, lastly, would be specifically for UC. There has been a big rise in the virtual agent. Customers are looking to solution providers like New Era to ensure the service they deliver stamps out the negative connotations of live help. So we've been able to help humify the service that we can provide through contact centres and enhance the human mind element of these systems through machine learning. So machine learning and AI have enhanced the customer service our organisations give to their users. We expect this trend to continue at a pace in 2024. So again, back to your original question, overall I think 2023 has been a year of great innovation, and we would expect that to intensify as we now start into 2024.
And that was the year that was. Looking to the year that will be, what do you anticipate being some of the biggest trends in VC and UC again for 2024?
Yeah, so in terms of the biggest trends for 2024, AI will be at the forefront of most, if not all, conversations and those top 10 lists that we all see this time of year. And it will clearly have a significant role to play in most areas of innovation. I'd also call out the evolution of hybrid workforces, increased demand for collaboration spaces, and the convergence of UC, CX and VC platforms. If we spend a bit of time on each of those and start with AI, when you think back only 3 to 4 years ago, the world of meetings and video meetings specifically was very different, right? The majority of people were in room and you might have 1 or 2 participants join remotely. And I think it's fair to say that the meeting equity that these remote attendees got was substandard, and the way they could collaborate was really secondary to the needs of the people in the room. So we've seen huge leaps already in video collaboration technology in this regard to make the meeting more inclusive and pervasive. And AI plays a key role within those intelligent video spaces so that they can, react differently depending on what happens in the meeting. It could be the lights change depending on the time of day or the amount of people in the room, or it could be that AI is powering other aspects of the meeting experience, from noise control to automated meeting notes that can even assign action points based on who's in that meeting. And I would say Copilot from Microsoft will continue to innovate in this area, and we should expect significant uptake throughout 2024. Just sticking with AI for another minute, Kieran, it also extends into the UC space, where AI emerges as a central player in enhancing communication quality. Whether that's voice or video calls, AI is really already proving its worth, particularly in scenarios with lower bandwidth. And we've seen that with our enterprise partners like Microsoft and Cisco, they're leaning heavily into AI, right? And if we start with Microsoft and their recent acquisition of Nuance, it's really an acknowledgement of AI's potential within the UC environment. And integration is already well underway to augment their existing contact center offerings in that space. Cisco similarly are investing in their CPaaS platforms, such as WebEx Connect, to really strengthen its deep contact center investment and augment its ability to mature its Control Hub and Cloud CCaaS platform. And lastly, for AI, there's a distinct shift towards light contact centers as the industry adapts to the trend of more nimble and efficient contact centers. Cisco's Calling Plus solution really embodies this shift and offers a glimpse into the future of that customer interaction. And that was a lot on AI, so I apologise. But I think it's a big topic, right? But then the next trend to highlight, I think, is really the evolution of the hybrid workforce, which similarly is, another big topic. Businesses will continue to adapt to the evolving needs of the hybrid workforce, and I believe that there will be an increased focus on how office spaces are performing within the enterprise. Global operations potentially need to scale back some of that office space, but they're also coming under increasing pressure to make these spaces perform effectively. So we're seeing a definitive shift in people returning back to the office, certainly for at least part of the week. So businesses need to accommodate user expectations and also make the office space they have versatile and flexible. So a trending request we kind of started to see at the back end of 23 and will definitely kind of be brought forward into 24 is how can you make a video-enabled space multi-use? Can that same space be configured different ways to accommodate a variety of collaboration events, but without losing the quality or negatively impacting on the user experience? So for example, people might want privacy for calls and meetings, but not all of the time, right? But people don't have a fixed physical desk that that might be allocated to them on arrival, with a hot desk. So the new normal office has changed, and the world of UC and VC is helping to shape this, and we'll continue to do that in 24. The third trend is that we're starting to see organisations struggle to keep up with the sheer demand for video-enabled spaces now that the hybrid workforce is coming back. And that includes the largest global enterprise organisations right through to SMBs. So, this is not unique to a particular size of organisation. And I would say a consideration point with this trend is that undertaking AV and UC deployments take intricate planning to not only ensure that collaboration spaces are built to serve the needs of today's users, but also to ensure any investment is future-proofed as much as possible. Organisations will likely engage with solution providers like New Era for expertise in ensuring business continuity when rolling out these deployments. And this becomes imperative for ensuring no loss in productivity during that deployment phase. And from experience, Kieran, I'll say that is very tricky to achieve. It takes a lot of planning and a lot of effort to do that. The ongoing support services provided to those expanding collaboration estates will also need to evolve to meet users' expectations. There's a big shift in organisations now utilising professional services to augment their existing staff to help support these rooms, because their current internal teams, might not have the bandwidth to take on additional support and maintenance that a growing collaboration environment needs. And by utilising services such as on-site staff, it can be more cost effective through scaling those resources as the estate grows in line. And really, to finish off on this trend, I think there will be a big increase in the reliance on service providers to help monitor and manage these rooms remotely, to ensure rooms are running seamlessly, and in the event of an issue, have an ability to remotely detect and fix the issue before anyone even realises that there was a problem in the room. I think the impact of this is huge, both financially, but most importantly on that end user experience. The last trend to highlight, you'd be pleased to hear, is that of convergence, where UC contact center and video conferencing platforms are seamlessly uniting, picking up pace with the rapid adoption of new technologies. Microsoft entered with a Copilot ability to summarize long-running support threads for overwhelmed agents, thus building on their foundation in productivity and data management. And Cisco will drive this through embedding their audio AI from meetings into the contact center and cleaning up conversations between agents and callers with noisy backgrounds. Clearly, Cisco's strength in networking and continued investments in the full stack observability are manifested through its AI to clean out voice call bandwidth while providing greater fidelity at the edge. So that's what I see as the kind of the top 3 or 4 trends heading into 2024. I guess we'll see how wrong I was come December.
And that's fantastic. Thanks very much. And I was just wondering if we could pick your brains about, how specifically New Era will seek to address these trends. How will New Era support organisations to enhance their collaboration strategies in 2024?
Well, I think 2024 will be a year where we continue to help and support our customers to enhance and evolve their offices and remote workspaces, right? There will be change, no question. And we'll help them to navigate and manage the complexity by bringing them simple, competitive solutions that can be deployed globally. We're also really excited to continue to develop and enhance our managed services for VC and UC. And one key development I want to share with you today is our evolution of our C3 platform with a capability to monitor, manage and control all IP connected devices from a single pane of glass. And that's something we will start delivering on from this January. We will also be spending the year managing the advances in machine intelligence to help organisations enhance the service they provide to their customers through balancing a disciplined integration approach with agility. Finally, and most importantly for an organisation like New Era, is we'll have another year of providing world-class, award-winning 24/7 support. So looking forward, we remain committed to helping our customers compete and win today and tomorrow.
Perfect. Well, that's a fantastic way to end. Yeah, just in the signal that ongoing trend of positivity for customers. Yeah, and very Christmassy, if I might add, just as we approach it. I think that's all we've got time for today. But thank you, Rob, for being here today.
Great. Thanks, Kieran. Thanks for having me.
And if you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share on social media, and we'll see you next time. I've been Kieran, Devlin, the UC today. Thanks for watching.